Thomas, and I am a care coordinator at Friends Life Care. I have an occupational therapy background, and I'm also CAP certified. So with that, I have a lot of experience with doing home assessments and making recommendations for home modifications for people to safely age in their house. So today, I want to talk to you about a really common question that I get asked, and that is, how do I make my home safe so that I can age in place? And it's a little bit of a difficult question to answer because of course I don't have a crystal ball to know what exactly you'll be struggling with as you age. But what I can make recommendations for are adaptations that you can make to your home based on what normal aging looks like. So that's what I'm going to go over today. And that's what are some very common and easy or more in-depth changes you can make to your home so that you can stay in your home as you age. So the first modification I like to talk about is in regards to stairways. So stairways is a really common area that people have concerns with. So what can you do? The first recommendation I like to make is handrails. Do you have handrails on both sides of the stairway? That is just an easy way and an inexpensive way to make sure that you can get up and down the stairs with ease. So say that handrails is already there and that doesn't work for you. What's another thing that you can do? So another recommendation that I make for people is using a chairlift. So chairlift is a little bit more expensive. It involves equipment and installation. So it's an actual chair that's mechanically installed into your treads that runs along a track, and it helps to mechanically lift you up and down the stairs. And it's a really safe and effective option for those that handrails don't work, but it is a little bit more expensive, but it is very safe. So if that's, say that you don't want to use handrails or handrails don't work for you and chair rail is not an option. So what else can you do? So another option is ramps. So ramps I recommend more, especially when dealing with an exterior of a home. So steps going in and out of a home. So that's a really common place that I recommend ramps. So this is a situation, especially if you're using a walker or a wheelchair. And the great thing about ramps is it can be temporary in nature, or you can make it more permanent. So if you are somebody that has gone through an injury where you had a fracture, you're coming back home from rehab, and you have precautions where you're not allowed to put weight on your leg for a little while, then maybe a ramp is a great option for you, where you can talk to companies about renting a ramp. They would install them for you, and they would remove it when you're done. So that's another option for you. All right, so the next thing that I like to really look at is lighting. So because vision tends to be something that older adults see a decline in as they get older. So what do I look at with lighting? So I looked at there's adequate lighting, especially in areas such as stairways. So stairways is a common place that if you don't have adequate lighting, that you can have a trip or fall. So that's one area that I right off the bat look at. Is there adequate lighting near the stairways? Another place where I look for adequate lighting is leading from the bathroom into the bedroom. So if you're somebody that wakes up frequently to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, I really do recommend that you have night lights installed to kind of help illuminate your pathway going to the bathroom. When you wake up, usually the light switch is not near you, and you don't want to turn on the light to wake up your spouse, or it's just cumbersome to get to the light. You just want to get to the bathroom as fast as you can. So using night lights is a really simple and inexpensive way to light your pathway as you're going to the bathroom. All right, let's talk about something a little bit more involved. So if you're looking to do a more bigger renovation in your home, I'd like for you to think about your doorways. So doorways, especially in older homes, tend to be on the narrow side. And as we age, a walker may be something that you may end up using as you get older. So I would just say if you are looking to do a renovation, to look at your doorways and consider widening the doorways so that it could accommodate something like a walker or a wheelchair. Speaking about going from one room to another, so another thing that I look at is thresholds. So different homes have different thresholds. Sometimes I've seen thresholds that can be as tall as 2 to 3 inches. So that can be a tripping hazard for somebody. So if you are in the process of doing a renovation, I would consider leveling out thresholds so that there's nothing for you to trip on as you're entering into different rooms. So now let's talk about hand strength. So, arthritis is a very common comorbidity that people deal with as they age. So what's something that can be affected as a result of, let's say, hand arthritis? So that Doorknobs. Doorknobs is a really common place where arthritis can affect your ability to open a doorknob, especially for a front door that's a little bit tough to open. So a really simple way to combat that is lever doorways, so that you can use the palm of your hand versus your finger and grip strength to open doors. Another place that you may see an issue with hand strength when it comes to faucets, so especially if you have those faucets with the knobs to control water pressure, consider using a levered faucet instead. So since we're talking about sinks, let's go to the next most common area of the home that people have questions about, and that's bathrooms. Bathrooms is a really common place that people look to do renovations, especially when it comes to aging in place. So first and foremost, let's talk about grab bars. Grab bars is a really simple and inexpensive way to make you safer in your bathroom. So when it comes to grab bar, there's so many grab bars that are available nowadays that are real decorative and look really great. They can serve as both a grab bar and a towel rack, or a grab bar and a toilet paper holder. There's so many options out there. My only recommendation when it comes to grab bar is making sure that it's really labeled as a grab bar. And as I do sometimes see people using things like towel racks as grab bars, you definitely want to use something that's strong enough to withstand the weight of a person should you lose your balance. So always look for a grab bar. Second thing when it comes to grab bars is making sure that you're installing them properly. Because you want it to withstand the weight of yourself, you want to make sure that you're installing them either within the studs of the wall or that it's anchored properly. So always have somebody that knows a little bit about construction, or a contractor that can install your grab bars properly. The next thing is location of grab bars. Where are places that you want to see grab bars? So the places that I look for grab bars are by toilets, because it's often people have difficulty with getting on and off their toilet, and near showers. So I like to see grab bars outside the showers and inside of the showers. So that makes sure that you can get in and out of your shower safely, and that also that you have something to hold on to while you're showering, so that you have stability. Another thing that's a really inexpensive adaptation you can make is a shower chair or a shower bench. There's so many stores that are out there that carry these things. I've even seen them at Walmart, the local pharmacies, Amazon. There's so many places that you can find shower benches too, and they come in different sizes, different widths, different heights. And it can accommodate tubs. It can accommodate shower stalls. So that's another great option, especially when you're having issues when it comes to lower body strength or balance, and you're worried that you may fall as you're washing yourself. Consider a shower chair or shower bench. As we're talking about showers, another thing that you may want to consider, especially if you're concerned about losing your balance while showering, is a removable shower head. So I really love removable shower heads, especially for people that like to use shower chairs or shower benches, because that way you can bring the shower head down and you can reach those hard to get to areas without contorting or twisting your body to get to the water. So that's another inexpensive option to make your shower safer. So say that you're looking to do a bigger renovation. So you're really looking to do a full remodel, and you really want to make this really safe for you so that as you age in place that you're able to use this bathroom. So I would consider using converting your bath or shower into a nil barrier shower stall. So basically what this is, it's a showering area where there's nothing for you to step over to get into the showering area. So there's no lip, there's no threshold that you're stepping over. So this is a little bit more expensive. You would need a contractor that's familiar with no entry showers, that can install a drain properly so that you're not having water running all over the bathroom. But it is a really great option that I've seen, and it works for people that, especially if you have a walker or a wheelchair, it's a really great option. Speaking with renovations, another thing to consider is if you are looking to do a bigger renovation, is the option to have a full shower put on the first floor an option. That's another common thing that I see with older adults, is that they end up trying to stick to avoid stairs. They just have a first floor setup where they have their bedroom, their bathroom, all on the first floor. So if that's something that you can consider, where if you have a powder room and you can add a shower to that, is that an option for you? So that's something else to consider as well. So these are just some basic things that I've seen most commonly in people's homes. There's obviously so many different things that you can do to a home to make it safe for you to age in place. If you have any questions and you'd like to know for your home specifically, what can you do to make sure it's safe to age in place, contact your care coordinator and they can do a home assessment for you. It was great talking to you all. Thank you so much.